Hi everyone, I hope you are great. In this video, we are going to learn how to use this website called Gitmind. The first thing that we have to do is create our account. As we know, with every website, we have to create first the account. For example, I have already created my account, and now I'm going to see the home page. We can see the home page. We can see that we can share ideas. In this space, we are going to find the mind maps that we're going to be creating and my planets. This is another space. And we also have popular templates, but we are going to create our mind map using artificial intelligence. So we are going to see how we can create it. Now that we are here, we're going to click here in this space, Mi Mente. Then we can see that we have different options, the mind map, the assistant. We can also draw and access to websites. For example, the assistant, we can ask different questions. We can also draw. In this space, we can write our prompt, and we are going to generate images. And we also can see that we already have images. We can also access to the website, so we can ask any question, but we are going to focus on the creation of a mind map. So we are going to click here, mind map. We also have the option to copy and paste the text that we have already summarized and create a mind map. We can also upload a PDF or document, embed a link, and also upload an image. So we have different options. However, we are going to create a prompt and generate the mind map. Now that we have the prompt for the topic, we are going to generate the mind map. We have to take into account that the website offers a number of credits in approximately about 10 credits. So each time we are going to create a mind map, we are going to spend one of our credits. Now that we have the prompt for the topic, we are going to generate. So we are going to click on this option, generate, and we are going to see that automatically the mind map is going to be created using the artificial intelligence. If we notice, we have invertebrates and vertebrate animals. We can see vertebrate animals, definition and characteristics. We can see the types of vertebrate animals. On the other side, we have the invertebrate animals. We have the definition, characteristics, and types of invertebrate animals. And what else we can do with this website? For example, if we click here, vertebrate animals, but we need more examples to show to our students, we can embed a video. We are going to click on this symbol, click on it, and then video, and we're going to upload a video from the computer. This is only an example. So we have chosen this video, and we're going to click upload video. Now the video has been uploaded. If we notice, we can see this little icon, and we're going to double click, and automatically the video is going to start playing. We click, and we can see the video, so we can give more examples to our students when we're going to be teaching this topic. We can click on this branch. We're going to click here again, and we can see we can add ideas, a description, comments. We can also embed a hyperlink and also other options. So we have different options. And something very important that we can do with this website, you can click on this icon, and we also are going to see visualize with notes and also visualize the subnotes. So we can see that it is going to turn into a presentation, invertebrate animals. We click, and we have the invertebrate animals and types of invertebrates, vertebrate animals. And if we click again, invertebrate animals, and we can start explaining, we can give the definition and the characteristics that we can find on the mind map. We can also share the mind map. For example, we can copy the link, and we can share the mind map with our students. So this is everything for this video, and I hope this video has been really useful for you.